Searching for the road to the way back. We don't know our father's going way back. Do you know it? Do you know it? Oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. We the chosen people, you say no way. Your enemies been teaching you the wrong way. Do you know it? Do you know it? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. It's the simple things in life, like learning all again. It's the simple things in life, like finding where it all began. Do you know your history? Yeah. Do you know it? Do you know it? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Do you know your history? Yeah. Do you know it? Do you know it? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Now we going back, he done on my back for sure. When I let the truth go, we gon' let them know. My people on my back for sure. I hold them down.
Hey, shalom. We are back from the break. We are back. I'm not censored. I'm censored. Okay. All right. Very good. Did it again. I did it. Censor myself again. All right.
Every time. Dude.
Every time. All right. You are now tuned into
Our Hidden History Radio Show.
All right. Let's just jump right into it, man. We managed to do a quick, things took a dark turn last week, going into the history of the Revised Version Bibles. I want to touch more into that today. King James, we touched on him, his history being, a black man, a line of black knights. The history of the Planned Parenthood, how all that ties into the Bible is crazy. So, real quick, let me see. Oh, shout out to those of you who are fans of the show, and shout out to those who plagiarize my show and and just use our stuff and make like it's them.
Right.
Yeah, y'all Negroes, man. Y'all be the type of Negroes that open up a Jamaican restaurant next door to a Jamaican restaurant.
Dang. Emulation.
Yeah, it's just diabolical to me, man. I tell you. One dude in the comments is like, "Oh, it's for the glory of the Lord." I don't think the Lord cares much for deceit and plagiarism. I don't call that being of the Lord.
Guys are retarded.
Whatever you say. So, where we at? Probably the same guy. There's a comment saying that. Said that.
Dang.
The glory of the Lord. Okay. Where we at? Where I want to begin. So last I left off with Luke being one of the greatest scholars of all time. Luke was acknowledged as one of being a scholar / physician. His memory was impeccable. He basically, Luke is like unattested. You just can't argue it. That's why anyone who tries to argue about Luke being one of the 12 and disrespecting Luke, the Most High says, the prophets made it clear, these are they who are not afraid to speak evil of dignities. Luke was definitely, and Mark were definitely dignities. All right? So now, get me, let's go to, what I want to go to, Master Builder, Second Zephaniah, any change. Let's go back to the books. Go to King Conspiracies. The Conspiracies, go back to that again. The Conspiracy in 69. Yep, there's we touched on this. Insider. In a Planned Parenthood meeting. They're discussing Bible changing at a Planned Parenthood meeting.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that's where we're at. Pediatrician meeting. Let's see. The transcribed document, let's read that again.
In order to do this, the transcribed document titled New World Order Plans Exposed by Insider in 1969 outlines the complete destruction of the world based on the New World System.
Now, we've been touching on this for a while, the whole the Abrahamic religions being joined together. It all ties back to this. Go ahead.
In order to do this, the Bible will need to be changed.
Mm-hmm.
It will be rewritten to fit the new religion. Gradually, key words will be replaced with new words having various shades of meaning.
You know what goes with this also? This right here. Y'all see this here?
Mm-hmm.
The Strong's Concordance. A lot of Israelites rely on this right here. And apologetics, they rely on this here. Strong's Concordance regarding Hebrew. Oh, the Hebrew, Strong's, the Hebrew. A lot of that. You're going to find a lot of people rely on the Strong's heavily. Blue Letter Bible website, you go to search for like certain Bible passages, whatever. You go to their concordance, it's a Strong's Concordance as well, tied to this that Blue Letter. That also tied, and that's why I'm gonna show you how corrupt and evil that Strong's Concordance is. A lot of Israelites rely on that thing. They rely on it, and it's nonsensical. I'm gonna show you how nonsensical it is. Read on. I'm gonna show you.
In order to do this, the Bible will be changed. It will be rewritten to fit the new religion. Gradually, key words will be replaced with new words having various shades of meaning.
Like I showed y'all last week about the word black.
Mm-hmm.
It was replaced with the word dark. And as we know, if I'm driving a dark car, that's ambiguous. That's a very ambiguous term. as opposed to me driving a black car. If I'm driving a black car, it's a black car. If I'm driving a dark car, it's unknown what color it is. There's various dark colors, which goes back to various shades of meaning. Same thing. Okay, read on.
Then the meaning attached to the new word can be close to the old word. And as time goes on, other shades of meaning of that word can be emphasized. And then gradually that word replaced with another word.
Oh, have you guys figured out a way how to block people fast? So we ain't scrambling around trying to block somebody being disruptive on the room? You figured it out? How to block someone out of the room?
We got deep.
You know, some BS in here, like last week? All right, good. So I ain't playing around today. I'm just going to curse your ass out the entire time this time. Be vicious. Vicious this time. Go ahead.
I don't know if I'm making that clear, but the idea is that everything in Scripture need not be rewritten. Just key words replaced by other words.
This is a conversation being had in an alleged conversation that was had during this meeting of pediatricians. Okay, now remember, going back up a little bit, pediatricians. Up. Let me see. Right here it says Richard Day was a professor of pediatrics at the University of Pittsburgh and Mount Sinai Medical School in New York. Now, Mount Sinai Hospital is very popular in New York. Very, very good hospital. My mom goes there. My mom always brags about going there all the time, or how good it is. Mount Sinai Medical School in New York and National Medical Director of Planned Parenthood. Okay? He was the National Medical Director of Planned Parenthood. Richard Day, all right? Which is funded by the government, the Rockefeller Foundation, since its inception in 1921, and private donors. All right? These are all the other secret families that seek to destroy our people. Go back down now. Who was that? I don't know. Where we at?
I don't know if I'm making that clear, but the idea is that everything in Scripture need not be rewritten. Just key words replaced by other words. The variability in meaning attached to any word can be used as a tool to change the entire meaning of Scripture.
I'm going to give you all examples. Go ahead.
And therefore make it acceptable to this new religion.
Come on.
Most people won't know the difference.
Yeah, because most people don't read the Bible or apply it or read it at all. They don't really care much for it. Go ahead.
And this was another one of the times where he said, the few who do notice
That'd be us.
the few who do notice the difference won't be enough to matter.
Right. That'd be those who are wise enough to understand and catch on to the evil. Go ahead.
Some of us have noticed the difference and are shouting out the warning.
Go down. Is there more? Is there more on this? That's it. That's where it ends. All right, go to the next one. So there's another book we have here. Hopefully you ignorant Negroes online can borrow this too. Did you know the New Order of Barbarians book? Put it in the short. Plagiarizing, nigga. The New Order, I'm sorry. I don't like people steal my stuff. It pisses me off. The New Order of Barbarians, the New World System. There's a book right here that pretty much kind of corroborates or collaborates with what I showed you earlier. As I said before, alleged meaning, because people say, "Oh, you're being a conspiracy theorist," but it's not a lie, because these books, these New Revised Version Bibles, showed you guys last week, was published in the 1970s. Right after this, 1970, the Revised Version Bibles, most of them were published or created around the 1970s. After that meeting. Okay, look it up. Let's see. Let's fact check ourselves. Let's look it up. Most King James Revised Bibles were published when? Let's see the year. Let's just check it out and see. Let's fact check. I'll fact check me for the audience. Since some of you all came on here last week running your mouth, you guys are cult. You're blindly listening. Okay, let's fact check me. I always fact check me. He getting biblical smoke? Really? Oh man, I give him props. He was in biblical smoke. The guy that came by the last week, I'm gonna go watch him. I'm gonna go listen to that thing.
The dude from the last week on the show.
Yeah, the one that was disruptive on the show.
Yeah.
It was on biblical smoke. Yo, man, listen. Monique, you gotta Damn. Post the title of the topic of that biblical smoke so I can go back and listen to it. Yeah, I would love to hear that, man. I wasn't there. Damn. I give him props though. He got some. It's a ballsy brother. I give him that. Yeah, they definitely got to send me the video topic or the topic of the biblical smoke room he was in, so I can go back and listen to it. He got roasted on there too.
Dang.
I know we were way worse on there than we are in here.
Yeah.
So I want to go back and listen to that. All right, so the New Order of Barbarians. The New Order of Barbarians, the New World System. Let's go into it. I read that.
Editorial note. This is a transcript of 3 tapes on the New Order of Barbarians, referred to on the tapes simply as the New World System. Tapes 1 and 2 are the reminiscence of, by Dr. Lawrence Dungan of a speech given March 20th, 1969.
There you go that, whoa. There go that year again. There goes that year again. Now, why are these things being put into place in this year? Give me Daniel. I'm going to go with it again. I touched it last week. I'm going to touch on it again. That's why if you notice, when it comes to the history of black people or the slave trade, there's always emphasis put on 1619. Now, when you examine the history of the slave trade started way earlier than 1619. We were already over here before that. The Portuguese had already shipped most of us in the early 1500s to Brazil, because that was a Portuguese settlement, and the Portuguese were the first Europeans throughout Africa to enslave us and ship us across the ocean. So the bulk of us were brought to Brazil. So you would think that they would reference that, but why 1619? Why? You know what I want?
Daniel 7:25.
That's what it was.
Yes.
Daniel chapter 7 and verse 25.
Uh-huh.
And he shall speak great words against the Most High.
He shall speak great words. This is the so-called white man, the Edomite nation. He shall speak great words against the Most High in various facets. Make himself God. Make Jesus God. Make Jesus look like him. God look like him. The angels him. The prophets him. The Jews him. The land become his. All of that. He shall speak great words against the Most High and revise his Bible. Read on.
And shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
And wear us out. How you worn out? To the point we become unrecognizable to ourselves and to our God and to everyone else. And in slavery, wear us out, destroy us, wear us out of existence. Our memory of who we are is worn out. Go ahead.
And think to change times.
And think to change times. How so? By saying, hey, I'm going to make it where the day starts at midnight based upon Roman ideology. I'm going to make it where the new moon is a black moon based upon Greek, Babylonian, and Arab ideology. Because no one can present evidence that the black moon is the new moon. None.
This is war!
We just go along with it. Yeah, the black moon is the new moon. How do you know? Because it just is. How do you know? How do you know? Our people are so acclimated with this man. They just go with it. It's like a I forgot there's a term for that. Where something is so like naturally understood or believed is just accepted without any kind of contesting. I forgot what it's called, the term for it, but I forgot it. But the black moon being the new moon, that's Edom too. That's think to change times and laws. Go ahead.
And think to change times and laws. And they shall be given into his hand.
They shall be given into his hands when they wear us out. Go ahead.
Until a time.
Until a time goes into 100. Go ahead.
And times.
That would be extra time. That's 200.
And the dividing of time.
And the dividing of time is the dividing of the 100. That's 50. 350 years. And after that 350 years of us being worn out of who we are, then acquiescent. That's the word. Acquiescence. Yes. Acquiescence is a verb. Reluctantly accept or comply with something without protest. Acquiescence is the noun. form. Yep, act the state of silent passive acceptance. Yep, acquiescence. Or acquiescence. Yes, exactly. So thank you, acquiescence. So 350 years. Now, when you count from 1619 plus 350 years, you will land at 1969 approximately. And that's the time when we had a brother named Abba Bivens, when he started to go out and teach in the street and begin to teach that so-called blacks and Native Americans are Israelites, and that the Messiah was a black man. Abba Bivens, that's the real picture that's the real picture of Abba Bivens for you stupid ass niggas. I'm sorry, I'm going to that dark place.
Come on.
That try to say that this man wrote a book that came out of nowhere. That said this can be saved. I'm good. I can calm it down. I'm good. I'm gonna calm it down for a moment. I'm gonna try to bring it down. Anyway, Abba Bivens here. That's his real picture there. You should use that one if you're gonna lie. Use the right one. And wait until all of his disciples are dead, and then bring out the book. That make more sense. You guys, you Negroes and Edomites, y'all getting sloppy. I guess Trump's in office. Y'all losing y'all edge. Normally, y'all wait until all of us are dead and then you bring it out, not until all the disciples are alive and then lie. Anyway, so Abba Bivens right here, and you have Marshall to the right, and you also had Yaquab, who was you have Arya on the bottom here, the bottom left, and Marshall to the right. No, that's Yaquab. That's Marshall right there to the right. Yeah, that's Marshall to the right. Now, Arya to the left, his father's name was Yaquab. And Yaquab and Marshall, those two in particular were the successors of Abba Bivens. Okay, they were his successors. All right, and Yaquab passed away first.
So he's in the top right, Yaquab.
Yaquab? No. That's Marshall up there, I believe.
When he's older.
Yes, that's him older up there. That's him at the bottom right there, younger. That's him up there, older, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. That's Marshall up there in the right, on top right. So Yaquab is a father of Arya. Bishop will curse me out if I'm wrong. It's okay. I'll take it. But I believe that's Marshall up there in the top right, and that's Yaquab, Marshall on the bottom as well. But on here, Arya here, his father's name was Yaquab, and Abba was the one that started teaching out in the street that the so-called blacks and Native Americans, based upon his travels, he realized they were Israelites as well. And the Messiah was a black man, things of that nature. And so the truth really started with this man here in terms of One West or Israelites spreading this truth. These are my elders. We're taught here to respect our elders and the elders and our elders. Our elders wouldn't be who they are today if it were not for these men here. So I respect these men here, despite their differences and their mistakes and flaws that took place at that time. They still paved the way for the men that I look up to today. So we must give respect when respect is due. Abba was one of the first, if not the first street teacher. He was the first street teacher. His ministry started in what year? 1969. His school started in 69. So all these things begin to take place revolving around from this man right here. Okay, Abba. Let's go on out. Go back to the documentation now, the book. So 1969 was a very, very important and pivotal year. Year of change, the year of revisions, the year of planning, because they were preparing themselves for the rising of black messiahs. Give me that, Nehemiah. That's what that goes right back to COINTELPRO. That goes right back to with what's his name?
Who that? J. Edgar Hoover.
J. Edgar Hoover said about the rise of black messiah.
Mm-hmm.
Read that. You gonna want?
You want Nehemiah?
Saviors.
Yeah, Nehemiah
Saviors.
9 was 9.
Yep, 9.
This fruit bag right here. Hoover,
Right.
Hoover the homo, running his mouth, hating Negroes.
9 and what?
Yeah, go ahead.
When FBI
Abba Bivens was a guy on the top left. That's his real picture, his real image. Go ahead.
You You got the script.
Yes, sir. Nehemiah chapter 9 and verse 27. Therefore, thou deliverest them into the hand of their enemies, who vexed them. And in the time of their trouble, when they cried unto thee, thou heardest them from heaven. And according to thy manifold mercies, thou gavest them saviors, who saved them out of the hand of their enemies.
Read it again. Sorry.
Nehemiah chapter 9 verse 27. Therefore thou didst deliver them into the hand of their enemies, who vexed them. And in the time of their trouble, when they cried unto thee, thou heardest them from heaven. And according to thy manifold mercies, thou gavest them saviors.
Saviors. Gave us them. Whenever Israel's in captivity, whenever things were hard on us, remember during the 60s, man, things were bad. The turbulent 60s was time when black folks were fighting for civil rights. And we had various leaders rise up on our behalf and fought for our rights we have today. And you have a lot of ignorant, stupid Negroes and people from Africa and the Caribbean that have forgotten the caliber of black men that were around the 60s, because the caliber of black men and women today in the 2000s are freaking retards. And it's very hard to respect a nigga today and believe that he was the same man he was in the 60s. Because we become so degenerate, it's hard to be upset with those who see us now as opposed to how we were back then, who were responsible for opening the doors that Trump is slowly closing now. Deacon Malachi did an excellent class on New Jim Crow 2.0.
Yeah.
Where they're closing all the rights that those black men did. Shout out to Deacon Malachi's class. That was an excellent class. He did 2.0 in the New Moon. But all the doors that these brothers and sisters got hosed down for and beat with nightsticks and dogs sitting on them and did all kind of stand-ins and getting locked up. All the doors that MLK and SNCC and Huey P. Newton and the Panthers, all of them, all the boycotts they did and so forth, and stand-ins and sit-ins that they were doing, all that's being slowly erased. Slowly. So all you black Americans that sit around and disrespect the Martin Luther King, yeah, he was having sex with prostitutes. The FBI got audio of him having sex. Yeah, I want to hear the audio. I want to hear the audio. I want to hear it. Because these days, with AI, anyone could be out. You can have sex with you can have audio with you having sex with a goat. These days, you can't tell nothing no more. I don't believe a word Esau says. They have audio of Martin Luther King having sex with prostitutes, but will not release Epstein files and audio and video of that. With Trump having sex with little girls, getting them pregnant.
The technology now, they can make you say something that you didn't say.
Yep.
They can make you probably be
somewhere you wasn't at. You wasn't. So I don't really. Now Malcolm X now new thing. He's gay. He was gay. Yeah. Was he? So again, I give respect when respect is due to the men that were before me. Most of you Negroes running your mouth wouldn't even have the jobs you have now, or even live where you live, had not been for these men here. Medgar Evers, Fred Hampton, MLK, Malcolm X, the Black Panthers, the Brown Berets, the Young Lords. All these people rose up. The Black Panthers, especially the Black Panthers, Kwame Ture or Stokely Carmichael. All these black men rose up on behalf of our brothers and sisters in the 60s to fight against injustice, to fight for some form of equality, some form of civility, some kind of peace. And now Trump and his administration is slowly relinquishing and removing all the hard work that most of you ignorant Negroes today don't even acknowledge or even care to understand. So I love it. I don't care. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Because a lot of you black folks today are ungrateful niggas. They don't read. They don't read. Black folks spent hundreds of years not being forced not to know how to read. Now you can read and don't want to read no more.
Damn.
Diabolical. So where we at? Tapes 1 or 2?
Tapes 1 and 2 are the reminiscence by Dr. Lawrence Dunnigan of a speech given March 20th, 1969 by an insider of the order.
The order, go ahead.
Dr. Richard Day.
Especially you ignorant niggas with that FBA stuff. Especially you. Marcus Garvey was the spark of the civil rights movement. Most of the people that were civil rights movement were Garveyites. They were the children of Garveyites.
Right. Malcolm X father.
Black Panther, Malcolm X's father. Stokely Carmichael, Benjamin, Bobby Seale from the Black Panthers, Caribbean. Y'all do not know what y'all are talking about, man. Disrespectful, shiftless Negroes, bro. I think Officer Liam had posted a comment on Facebook I saw. He said, yo, if you were to erase all of the so-called white man off the earth would still be jacked up because niggas exist. That's a fact. That's a fact. If you gave the power to a Negro today that the white man has, the earth wouldn't last 5 minutes. You give a nigga a nuke, he'll bomb his ops and himself at the same time.
Right across the street.
Right across the street. Drop a bomb on him.
Right.
Bomb that nigga. Bomb him. And kill himself and everybody around him. Niggas were around before the white man. Just so y'all know. Niggas have been around since the garden. God turned a nigga into the white man. That's how bad he was. God turned the first nigga into a white man. That's Cain. He became the ultimate nigga. Cain.
This is war.
Cain's a red nigga, by the way.
Final form.
He ascended. You peel back a nigga, it's a white man underneath. Read that now?
Tapes 1 and 2 are the reminiscences by Dr. Lawrence Dunnigan of a speech given March 20th, 1969 by an insider of the order, Dr. Richard Day, whose credentials are given in an interview with Dr. Dunnigan on tape 3. Randy Engel, National Director, U.S. Coalition for Life, served as moderator during these interviews. Tapes were originally available from Florida Pro-Family Forum, Highland City, Florida, and are currently available from Radio Liberty. Per eyewitnesses, Dr. Dunnigan, the original speech given in 1969 was delivered by...
It's the right pages?
Yeah, y'all skipped 2 pages. Y'all skipped the page.
Yeah.
Were delivered by, scroll down, Dr. Richard Day, chairman.
There you go. Same guy. Richard Day, go ahead.
Chairman, Department of Pediatrics, University of Pittsburgh. Medical Director of Planned Parenthood Federation of America.
Member of the order. That's how we know that the whole pediatrician meeting, they were doctors. But he's part of the order. The order. Now, real quick, get me Exodus 15. Because Moses saw them too. The order. Exodus 15. We're going to read verse 13. Now, and again, when I speak of a Negro or a nigga today, I'm not speaking in a way of me being better than them, because I was a nigga myself in the world. But the level of nigga I was back then is not the same level of nigga now. It's like you have like a nigga or Negro, I'm going to say Negro with black hair, like Saiyans. Then you got like Super Saiyan God nigga level, white hair, where they just far beyond. They've transcended niggerdom now at this point.
So there's a hierarchy to niggerdom.
There's like a hierarchy. There's like a level, a transcendence of it. And then once they get past like the white hair, and then their skin starts to turn pale, and their eyes get blue, and their lips get thinner, and they're just white people. That's like the top form of nigga. The top form. It's like levels. Hierarchy. Yeah.
Exodus chapter 15 and verse 13. Come on. Thou in thy mercy.
I'm sorry. I didn't reach that form. Like I was almost. I didn't reach that form. I didn't reach that form. But most of us, I guarantee, some of y'all are like, I'm keeping the commandments. I'm no better than them. I got you. So I guarantee if I would have asked you to name 5 white folks that you know personally you hate, you couldn't name them. But if I'd ask you to name 5 niggas you hate, you name 5 off. You probably name 10. Dang. In your life. Niggas you don't like. If I would have said name 5 niggas you don't like, you name about 10 of them. Name 5 white folks you know personally you don't like, like 2 or 3. Well, I guarantee, depending on your upbringing. Because where I'm from, I can name 20. Read that.
Exodus chapter 15 and verse 13. Thou in thy mercy hast led forth the people which thou hast redeemed. Thou hast guided them in thy strength unto thy holy habitation.
Go ahead.
The people shall hear and be afraid. Sorrow shall take hold on the inhabitants of Palestina.
That's the Palestinians. Go ahead.
Then the dukes of Edom.
The who?
Then the dukes of Edom.
The Dukes of Edom. The Dukes of Edom. Amalek, Timon, Zepho. I'm about to get their names. Zepho. Go ahead. Read on. Amalek. Go ahead.
Then the dukes of Edom shall be amazed.
You'll be amazed. Go ahead.
The mighty men of Moab, trembling shall take hold upon them. All the inhabitants of Canaan shall melt away.
That'd be land of Israel today too. Land of Canaan is Israel today as well. Israelis. Go ahead.
Fear and dread shall fall upon them. By the greatness of thine arm,
Christ returns.
they shall be as still as a stone.
Terrified. Go ahead.
Till thy people pass over.
Till we get passed over. Till we get our new Passover. When Christ returns. Go ahead.
O Lord, till the people pass over which thou hast purchased.
Thou hast purchased. So this is going into, and it says the Dukes of Edom. Give me Ephesians 6 and 12. Ephesians 6 and 12.
Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 12. For we wrestle not
Perfect. Go ahead.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world.
The rulers of the darkness of this world are the Dukes of Edom. That's who it is. Spiritual wickedness in higher places is their spiritual father, the devil. Their daddy. The same father, the same God of Cain is the same God of the same God as the white man today. That's who their God is. And when they embrace who they are, and they embrace the reality of who they are, they're in their element. That's when they learn about, so they start realizing how to make bombs and nukes and technology, how to turn a man into a woman into a man. They are in their element. How to kill a child in the womb, rip it out the womb from limb, create pills to dissolve the child like a freaking like nothing. That's in their element. All right, when they're coming, when they have the sword in their hand, the gun in their hand, they're killing and massacring millions of people like over there in Gaza. Element, they're in their element. That's the blessing that their father. That's the blessing our father gave them. Isaac gave them. To live by the sword. Where we at? That it?
Against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Yeah, is that it?
Yes, sir.
In higher places, that's the Dukes in higher places. Let's go back. So the order, that's the spiritual wickedness in higher places. That's the order. It's the same thing. The order of those Dukes. Give me Genesis 36. Some of those Dukes.
36:15.
Yeah, read that.
Genesis chapter 36 and verse 15. Let's go. These were the dukes of the sons of Esau, the sons of Eliphaz, the firstborn, the son of Esau, Duke Timon.
Timon, it will be there'll be your Germans or your American whites today, primarily Germans, because most of the TV programming today, Germans. The technology, nuclear weapons and so forth, Germans. Most of the technology today in America was founded by German. German scientists. You have what's called Operation Paperclip. Well, after World War, they hired all the Nazi scientists into America, gave them new names, new lives. It's even rumored that Hitler himself did not die, and he moved to Argentina, had two little girls. Rumor has it. A lot of so-called Israelis moved to South America, South and Central America. A lot of Israelis or Amalek, a lot of them moved to South and Central America. A lot of them. Argentina, Chile, a lot of them. And as most recently, they started kicking them out. You forgot which country that was. South America, they started kicking them out. They started kicking the Israelis out of there for all kind of pedophilia. Where, Argentina? Yeah, Argentina.
Because they're burning things down in order to clear the land so they could buy it up.
Yep.
They got caught burning wildlife.
Wow. Yep. So they start kicking them out of there. All right. So rumor has it as well regarding that. So read again.
Duke Timon.
Timon's one.
Duke Omar. Duke Zepho.
Zepho. They say Zepho's the one that conquered Italy. That line was the one that rumor has it that he conquered Italy. That's what they say. Who knows? Italy, go ahead.
Duke Kenaz,
Duke
Duke Korah, Duke Gotham, and Duke Amalek.
Amalek. Now, Amalek are the guys that are in our land today. The guys that's dropping bombs on Gaza, the guys that came over here as conquistadors and killed and massacred our Native American brothers, that's them. And if you notice, the same thing that they did over here in America as conquistadors is the exact same thing they're doing over there in Israel and Gaza. Mass genocide. Only thing is, this time the world is watching it now. There were no cameras and TVs back then in the 1400s, the Native Americans, but the aftermath is evident. But now we're seeing on high def, 4K, on your flat screen TV, them jumping and killing people over there in Gaza by the hundreds and thousands. Because it's the same people with the same spirit. Violence and murder is in the white man's DNA. He can't help himself. When he embraces that, he's in his nature. He's in his element. When he doesn't, he's in denial. He's to his own kind, he's a peon. Like, he ain't one of us. He hasn't embraced his nature. So these are the dukes that are in spirit, that's referred to as in Ephesians 6 and 12, wickedness in high places. That's them. All right? So now, let me see. Yeah, a lot of in the audience, a lot of children, abused children. Yep, in Argentina, they were also molesting children over there as well, in them areas, molesting children. A lot of them do it in Brazil. They do it over there in Papua New Guinea. They do it over there in the Americas. They're known for that. They are known for that, pedophilia. That's why when it was in Brooklyn, in them tunnels, you saw all them children's clothes strewn all around. Weirdos. Where we at? Read that now, Chairman.
Dr. Richard Day, Chairman, Department of Pediatrics, University of Pittsburgh, Medical Director of Planned Parenthood Federation of America, member of the Order. The real and the stated goals. Another comment that was repeated from time to time.
Why does it say trusting up top? Trusting. What's that end at? What page is this? Huh? I want the page. Is there more or no? Yeah, but you listed the page 36 that you wanted in the group. All right, so go back. That's fine. Go back to where he's at then. Just read what I have. Read that. The stated goals. Go ahead.
The real and the stated goals. Another comment that was repeated from time to time. This particularly in relation to changing laws and customs.
What Daniel said? Think to change times and laws. Read it again.
Another comment that was repeated from time to time.
That was repeated from time to time. Go ahead.
This particularly in relation
to what?
To changing laws and customs.
Speak great things against the Most High, thinking to change times and laws. I didn't know that was even in here. That's crazy. Go ahead.
And specific changes.
To times and laws. Go ahead.
He said, everything has two purposes. One is the ostensible purpose, which will make it acceptable to people.
Look up ostensible, please. Ostensible. The ostensible purpose.
Ostensible describes something that appears or is stated to be true, real, or the intended purpose, but which may not actually be the case.
You know what this goes back to? The word acquiescence. It appear to be true, but it's not. But it's accepted without contest. It's the same thing as ostensible or acquiescence. Go back. Or acquiesce. Go back. So everything has two purposes. Go ahead.
One is the ostensible purpose, which will make it acceptable to people. And second is the real purpose, which would further the goals of establishing the new system and having it.
Yeah.
Frequently he would say, there is just no other way. There's just no other way. This seemed to come as a sort of an apology, particularly when at the conclusion of describing some particularly offensive changes. For example, the promotion of drug addiction, which we'll get into shortly.
The promotion, that goes with the crack era. They start putting crack in the neighborhoods, destroying us. Go ahead, population control. Here we go, go ahead.
He was very active with population control groups. The population control movement and population control was really the entry point into specifics following the introduction. He said the population is growing too fast. Numbers of people living at any one time on the planet must be limited, or we will run out of space to live.
That's a lie. Earth is huge. Go ahead.
We will outgrow our food supply.
No, they won't.
And we will overpollute the world with our waste.
Their waste. Now, remind you, when they say this here, this is code talk for kill niggas. That's what it's code talk for. It's code talk for destroy. There's too many of these black and Hispanics are growing too hard, and they're going to outnumber us. Let's go back to Exodus 1. They're going to outnumber us. That's why I remember Richard Day was what? Was the director of what? Planned Parenthood, which controls the population. Now, you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with the Bible revisions? It has everything to do with it, because that was their discussion. The Bible being changed and population control, drug addiction promotion, it's all because they're targeting the same people that are tied to the same book. That's why. Read that, Exodus 1.
Exodus chapter 1 and verse 7. And the children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly and multiplied.
Even now. Go ahead.
And waxed exceeding mighty, and the land was filled with them. Now there arose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. And he said unto his people, Behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we.
We are the majority. The fear is that they're saying, oh, by 2020 something, the blacks will be the minority. They've always been the minority. Always. But now, because technology and information has become more known now that we're more in number than them. Before they can keep it quiet. But now that technology and information is out there, now it's known that we outnumber them. We've always outnumbered them.
Right.
Always. That's why they spent so much time destroying us. Because if we did outnumber them, it wouldn't matter. Because we'd be destroyed up here. Go ahead.
Come on, let us deal wisely with them.
Let us deal wisely with them. How? Revise their Bibles. Give them drugs. Give them the choice, my body, my choice, which is a white man's coined term that black them now repeat now. Feminism. That's deal wisely with them. Feminism goes back to population control. Feminism goes right back to population control. It teaches the black woman that she needs no man. Introduce public assistance, welfare, food stamps, WIC. We call it WIC is women, infants, and children. No father. Not FWIC. WIC, as in women, infants, children. SNAP, welfare, Section 8. All these things are pretty much used to remove the necessity of a man being needed in the house. Mass incarceration. 3-strike laws that Clinton passed that got Negroes thrown in jail for small things. For years. Removing the black man out the house. Continue. And churches being set up to enforce singleness and to stay unmarried. Be married to Jesus. Be married to your pastor. It's all behind that. It's the same thing. Continue.
Permission to have babies. People won't be allowed to have babies just because they want to or because they are careless. Most families would be limited to 2. Some people would be allowed only 1. And the outstanding person or persons might be selected and allowed to have 3.
White people.
But most people would be allowed to have only 2 babies.
That's why you ask oftentimes, even today, if you ask, when they would ask women today, how many kids you want? They would just say, 2. Why? Because that's being put in their minds. 2, 1, 2, maybe 3. I'll see how my body is. Back then, we having 4, 5, 6, 10. We didn't give a damn back then. But now, 2. Why? Because their career's in their mind. School, education. Before it was 4, 5. Now it's 2. That's the common answer you hear now. When men you watch some dating shows, pop the balloon, you want children? Yeah. How many you want? About 2. That's a common answer because of this here. Yeah.
My fault, D. I was about to say they made a movie on this. It's called What Happened to Monday. It was on Netflix. The woman, she had like seven, 8, 10 septuplets. And so the kids, because of population control or because of this agenda right here, the kids had to literally live out each day on their day. They could only go outside on their day, and they had to dress the same, go to the same job. They had to interact with the same people, and they literally had to remember and recall everything that they did that day to give it to their sister for the very next day. Or else, if anybody found out it was more than one of them living, they would have killed them all.
Wow.
And they were
Monday
killing them
was
all.
missing.
Monday was missing, and that started a chain reaction.
Their names were on the day
Days
that
of
they
the
actually were able to go out.
Wow.
So Tuesday will go out on Tuesdays.
Wednesday
will
go
go
on Wednesday.
And
Wow.
Monday was missing.
So that was to keep track of them.
Yep.
It was a,
No, they were hiding.
They were hiding.
because they couldn't go out. They'll go out one at a time. Each one of them had a day to go out, and then when they come back, they'll debrief their 6 sisters about what happened throughout the day.
Wow.
So the next person could go out the next day and know what actually happened.
That's crazy.
Yep. Just going into your point that they put this stuff in the movies to let you know, look, we are doing this. Whether y'all know or not, whether y'all in tune with it or not, we're letting you know we going to do this.
And the Asians tried it, and their thing's falling apart. Asia tried that whole 1 child, 2 child thing, and it ain't going well over there at all. It's not going well because it's not normal to regulate childbirth. It's not normal at all. And the earth is massive. If you travel like we travel, you travel and you're just driving, all you see is land as far as the eye can see. So they say, oh, the earth is overpopulated. No, it's not. No, it's not. The earth is not overpopulated at all. Okay?
Esau population is actually declining because they're not having enough children.
Yes.
I think over in Germany, if I'm not mistaken, they are
Pay them.
Yeah,
they're paying them to have
go have
children.
more.
Yeah,
Yes,
to have more.
Yes, because they're going back to feminism and going back to education, and the women are more independent. So remember that whole feminist thing is white women that was imposed on black women to push for numbers, to push the agenda. But and also the CIA, Margaret Sanger, Gloria Steinem, and Miss Magazine right there to the left. But even the white women today are like saying, I don't know kids, whatever, or I'll freeze my eggs, all that weird stuff, which don't really work, by the way. But let's read on. Let's go back.
Hey, D.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I got a video to land back off with.
Oh,
you
yeah.
if you
Let's
wanted
play
to.
it. But tell me, got into a break, or we want to,
We
out
got
of
9
time?
minutes.
Now, okay, cool, good. We're making good time.
Hey, go to the. You got it. While he bringing it up, you get Habakkuk 3.
Bring it out.
3:14. Go ahead.
Yep.
Say. Go ahead.
Nah,
All right, good.
script.
You gonna say?
It's a screenshot I just sent to Officer Manny. It was dealing with. It says that the term It said that the term one and done, where women they have one pregnancy and they said they're going to focus on their career.
Yeah.
It said it doubled after the 1970s.
But I'm telling you, bro.
I just sent it to Officer Manny. It's on
That's
the-
crazy.
it said it
1969.
doubled after
69, yeah,
1970s.
69.
Yeah, that's when they started pushing everything.
That's the year of change. That's the year they start to think to change times and laws. They knew that spark of truth would start to rise up again.
Right. Y'all got it?
You got it, Officer Manny?
Hey, well, read that Habakkuk 3:14 while we wait.
Habakkuk, I got you. Habakkuk chapter 3, verse 14. Thou didst strike through with his staves the head of his villages. They came out as a whirlwind to scatter me.
Talking about when Christ returned. Go ahead.
Their rejoicing was as to devour the poor secretly.
Their rejoicing was to do what?
Devour the poor secretly.
So just like going back to what Deacon was saying, their rejoicing is to devour us secretly. It's not out front that they're doing this. Like, for example, with the vaccination, Bill Gates, I think he had a summit or something where he was talking about how to kill off the population with vaccinations.
Yep, he said it openly.
Right, he said it openly, but it was cold. You understand? So, and also with the food, they can genetically engineer the food to target a
FDA,
race
the FDA,
through
yep.
the FDA.
And I was showing the Bond movie, the last Bond movie. The guy said, "I can kill your whole race." He said, "If I want to the black woman." At the end, they was on a bridge. She was on a fall. I forgot what it was. He said, "If I want to, I can erase your whole kind with this virus.
Damn.
Where it targets races." Yeah.
Yeah, so that's all I want. Oh, yeah, play that video real quick.
One question from me. Where does any synthetic molecule serve the living?
They don't.
Right.
I mean, none.
And am I right in suggesting that a medicine, by definition, is something which contains synthetic molecules, something that is registered, patented, and put into the market as a medicine?
Watch with this.
Absolutely.
Right. So what I'm learning from you, Dr. Young, is that a quadrillion-dollar enterprise is at work amongst us, decimating, culling the human family.
Intentionally.
Using synthetic molecules, which by design are cancer, AIDS, all of the above you could dream up.
Yeah, it's for the purpose of sterilization and population control. There's too many people on the planet we need to get rid of. In the words of Bill Gates, at least 3 billion people need to die.
Watch this.
So we'll just start off in Africa. We'll start doing our research there, and we'll eliminate most of the Africans because they're deplorable. They're worthless. They're not part of this world economy. So they have their rights taken away, and they're suppressed, and they're experimented.
And the multilateral agencies...
That's it.
Yep. So that's it right there. Let us deal wisely with them. That's what Bill Gates does. All his research over in Africa, vaccinations. I think one country was like, hell no, we don't want that over here. It was Kenya.
Yeah.
They were like, no.
Yep.
We don't want that here. They ain't stupid. No, we don't want that here. You know? Give me Psalm 64, verse 2. Going back to Ephesians 6 and 12, going back to the Dukes, going back to the vow to pour secretly, going back to this whole topic here in itself. Psalm 64, verse 2.
Psalm chapter 64 and verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked.
That's what we're dealing with. The secret. All these conversations here are secret counsels of the wicked. Go ahead.
From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity.
Go ahead.
Who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words.
Yeah, we're deplorable. We're undesirable. We'll go back to nations not desired. We're undesirable. We're deplorable. We're the outcasts. None saith restore. That's us. Go ahead.
That they may shoot in secret.
They may what?
That they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
Going back to the vow to pour secretly. Saying the exact same thing. Go ahead.
Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
They don't care who they're talking. They know they're talking to God's people. Don't fear our God. They don't care. What's their God gonna do? He ain't here. He ain't coming here no time soon. Go ahead. What they're doing is they're poking a bear. That's what they're doing. Go ahead.
They encourage themselves in an evil matter.
They encourage themselves in an evil matter. $quadrillion? What's that even mean?
Yeah.
$quadrillion.
That's 1 trillion times 1,000.
Quadrillion is what?
1 trillion times 1,000.
Wow. Go ahead.
They commune of laying snares privily.
They commune of laying snares, traps, privily, private. Commune means communicate. They have councils, think tanks of laying snares for our people privately. Go ahead, privily. Go ahead.
They say, who shall see them?
They say, who shall see us? That's the order, the secret societies. Go ahead.
They search out iniquity.
They search out through what? Through archaeology. They dig up all kinds of ancient civilizations and their customs and change times and laws based upon them, or base their laws and ideologies and governmental structure based upon ancient civilizations, holidays, the moon, how we determine time, naming planets, days of the week. This is all well sought out and thought out. It's not just random. Let's just name Monday. That's not random. Let's establish birthdays, New Year's. It's not random. They search this stuff out. They learn, they research ancient civilizations that fell and go, how can we not fall victim to the same fall? What can we do? They analyze these things. They research these things. They dig. Read.
They accomplish a diligent search.
I'll give you an example. Diligent search. Assyria was a very, very powerful empire of its time, stretching back to freaking way back when it was Babylon linked together, when it was when they were called the Akkadian Empire, when they were referred to as the Akkadian Empire. That was Assyria and Babylon reigning together as one jointly. Then they split into two, Babylon and Assyria. But a serious policy was what? When they conquer a people, to remove their sense of nationality and resistance, we remove the people from their land and put them somewhere else and put ourselves in that land instead. And import foreigners in their place. That is the exact same thing the white man did over here in the Americas. He killed and massacred and removed Native Americans from the parts of Americas and placed Germans there, Israelis there, the French there, to whiten our people out of there. It didn't work, obviously. There's just too many of us.
Right.
But called the blanqueamiento, to whiten us out. Now the new term became mejorar la raza, better the race. Better the race. Make it better.
That's the Sangre Azul.
Sangre Azul, right. Sangre Azul, exactly. The blue blood, better blood, whiten the blood. That's what they did. It's that the 4 generations will wash your ass out.
Yep.
It don't matter. It said whether a black man marry a white woman or whatever. It said we get up in them black folks, marry among them, we can white them out, wash them out. Look at Drake. I show it all the time. Look at Drake's father, look at him, and look at his son. And if his son marries a white woman, it's over.
That's it.
His grandfather never existed.
Damn.
Look at this. This is insane.
My man got gray eyes.
And blonde hair.
It's a wrap.
And if he marries if that boy get older and marry a white woman, his grandfather never existed. That's the plan. That's why they tell the older ball players, get a white woman. Get a white woman. Get a white woman. Why? It's engineered. So even if you are a nigga, you won't look like one. Because his son, that's a nigga. This a nigga. I'm sorry. That's a brother. He a nigga though, but I'll be quiet. Niggas in the Bible, I don't care. Niggas in the Bible. Anyway, that son there, that's a black boy. But if he marry a white woman, his children will never know. If he don't say anything,
right,
the kids will never know. If his son gets older and marries a white woman and they have white kids, and the father stay quiet about it, those kids will never know that they're black. Like the Afro-Germans. Them black babies over there in Germany in World War II.
Brown babies.
Brown babies. The ones that passed for Drake's son right here were raised and adopted by white parents and raised as white. They have no clue that they're Negro. No clue. They might even be racist today. Who knows? Those Swatzers. Meanwhile, they're Swatzer. But they don't know. This is all goes back to laying snares privily. Deal wisely with them. Read on.
They search out iniquities.
They search out sin. Go ahead.
They accomplish a diligent search.
And they are successful. Go ahead.
Both the inward thought of every one of
them.
them.
The inward thought of it's the women. The inward thought of every one of them, male and female. The feminist movement.
This is war!
Was founded by witches. Now, I didn't know that. A lot of the spiritual movements today that these religions come from were founded by witches in New York. There were major covens in New York that founded all these spiritual, like the show called Bewitched. But the witch, Twinkle on Those, whatever, is an old show. I was a kid, I used to watch it with my grandmother all the time. Yeah. Called Bewitched. Yep. I think her son's name was Tate. You have this show right here. And the writer of this show, I think his grandmother was a witch. So he was inspired by his grandma to create this show right here. It came on all the time in the afternoon. I was a kid. I came home from school. I watched Bewitched. I Love Lucy and Bewitched. But a lot of I think of the upstate New York, they had a lot of covens, and a lot of the feminist movements or ideologies stem from those witches, those witch councils. So this says every one of them is referring to both the men and the women. Gloria Steinem, CIA operative. Every one of them. Margaret Sanger. Every one of them. Read on.
And the heart is deep.
And they think way beyond the Negro's mind. Negroes don't think past tomorrow. White people have plan A, B, C, and D, and all the way to Z.
This is war.
White people have what's called mental contingencies, where if that don't work, this will work. The Bible being revised, that's not something that was thought out just to happen tomorrow. That's over time. Bible concordances that are used to support those revised version Bibles and them word changes, that's all thought out. The order, that's all thought out. Think tanks, that's all thought out. Read on.
But God shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded.
Because the truth will go out there. The truth will go out. Starting what? 69. Go ahead.
So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
Called whistle. God will put a conscience in some of them, the liberal ones, and go, this is not right. And they'll expose it. Whistle. They'll tell on themselves. The video we just watched, that's them telling on themselves. This book is them telling on themselves. Go ahead.
All that see them shall flee away.
And those who are mindful will be aware and keep caution. Go ahead.
That's it. Oh, keep going. And all men shall fear and shall declare the work of God.
That's happening right now on the show. Shall fear and declare the work of God. Because all this is in the Bible.
That's right.
Go ahead.
For they shall wisely consider of his doing.
All right.
The righteous shall be glad in the Lord, and shall trust in him, and all the upright in the heart shall glory.
That's the end result. That's the end result. The Most High will change these things. He will turn it on his head. So now, let me see. Let's finish it up right here. We're going to go on break. Go ahead. To me,
up to this point, the word population control primarily connoted, thank you, limiting the number of babies to be born.
Yes.
But this remark about what people would be allowed and then what followed made it quite clear that when you hear population control, that means more than just controlling births.
Stop. And it also goes into pushing the LGBTQ community agenda also. Making people as gay as possible. If 2 men can't produce, 2 women can't produce. That's also part of the agenda as well regarding population control. Pushing the agenda of LGBTQ community ideology as well in the children. Making them confused. Biologically confused. Go ahead.
It means control of every endeavor of the entire world population. A much broader meaning to that term than I had ever attached to it before hearing this. As you listen and reflect back on some of the things you hear, you will begin to recognize how one aspect dovetails with other.
Dovetails means it all links together. It's all tied. Like I said before, the Bible revisions, the abortion clinics, the homosexuality, the feminism, the mass incarceration. All of that, all is dovetail. Dovetail means it's like Legos. They all snap together perfectly. You don't need no nails. It all just syncs together perfectly. All right here, dovetail. All to fit the same agenda, to destroy the Israelites scattered throughout the world. That's why they're going to start in Africa, because that's where our people are found in bulk throughout Africa. Africa is huge. If we're a mass population in the Americas, how much more in Africa?
Right.
You understand? Continue.
As you listen and reflect back on some of the things you hear, you will begin to recognize how one aspect dovetails with other aspects in terms of controlling human endeavors.
The thoughts and minds of people. Go ahead.
Redirecting the purpose of sex.
See that? Redirecting the purpose of sex, like gender dysphoria. I think I'm a man. I think I'm a woman. I think I'm a can of soup with retarded people. And making excuses for it. I'm a mermaid. I'm a cat. Weirdness, madness. Go ahead. Go back to that list again. Agender, cisgender, transgender, agender flux, ambigender, amicagender. What does that even mean? Androgynous. I know what that means. That's when a man has a pretty. That's like a man.
That's back in the 80s, right?
That's Nikki Free from Prince of the Time.
Snap. Altagender, bigender, boy flux.
I don't know what that even means. Let's go back. This is just repurposing sex. Same thing. Go ahead.
Sex without reproduction and reproduction without sex.
That goes back to them saying, I don't want to have kids right now, so I'll just get in vitro insemination. Artificial insemination. I'll freeze my eggs. I don't need no man. That's what this is right here. Go ahead.
Well, from population control, the natural next step then was sex. He said sex must be separated from reproduction.
Not needing to get together. Go ahead.
Sex is too pleasurable, and the urges are too strong to expect people to give it up.
Right.
Chemicals in food and in the water supply to reduce the sex drive are not practical.
Meaning what? They tried it and it ain't work.
Right.
People are still smashing. You putting some chemicals in somebody's food out there, sex, they go, I want some ass. They don't give a damn. Especially if you got women good, especially if you got sisters as fine as ours.
Right,
we ain't gonna stop.
That's right.
Our women are gorgeous. We ain't gonna stop smashing. We gonna smash. It don't make a difference how many chemicals you put in the food.
Damn.
You just gonna clap it up.
You heard him hit the button.
Who dropped the bomb that many times?
And it was needed.
brothers
It
back
was
then.
needed.
The single brothers.
That was
You ain't gonna stop us from clapping cheeks.
stress the
Big
point.
as the cheeks are we have among our people.
Yes, Deke.
They ain't gonna stop nothing.
You doing that fast?
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah. You can pour the chemicals all you want in the food. We gonna mess around and smash while eating the food.
bring it out, Deke. Boom, 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 boom.
Go ahead. Where we at?
The strategy then would be not to diminish.
If you got a flat back race, of course I don't want it. I'm good.
The long back.
You got a long back. You got flat or waffle. You got the pancake spine, a pancake back.
Right.
The waffle butt.
The ironing board.
It's easy. It's easy. Then I don't want it right now. But you got some walking around with some meat flopping around them in there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You can put if you want my popcorn. It ain't gonna make a difference. Go ahead.
The strategy then would be not to diminish sex activity, but to increase sex activity, but in such a way that people won't be having babies.
Go back to Exodus, where it said these guys are growing mightier. Then they gave us more work to do, and we went back and smashed some more. Had a hard day at work. Oh, okay, I'm tired. I'm stressed out. Come over here. And that was it. We had more babies. These niggas won't die. We trying to stop them from having kids, and they making more. We gave them crack and cocaine. I had a coworker in my old job. He was a crack baby, functioning, normal everything, had normal kids, everything. He said my mom was smoking crack. I was in her womb. He's a crack baby.
Damn.
I know a few brothers that's actually crack babies, and they survived it. It don't work. We're gods. You can't kill. You can't. We're gods. It's hard to kill a god. You can kill him gradually, but not immediately. Finish this up, I'm going break.
Contraception universally available to all.
And they start to introduce sex ed in school. Sex ed. Go ahead.
And the first consideration then here was contraception. Contraception would be very strongly encouraged, and it would be connected so closely in people's minds with sex that they would automatically think contraception when they were thinking of preparing for sex.
Yep. Now, of course, this goes into fornication, because when you married, that's not really on our minds anymore.
Right.
But when you're married, that's something different. But in the world and so forth, your first thought is protect myself, put a condom on, blah 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 blah. That's the first thought. So this is all engineering. This is all engineering here. Go down here.
Contraceptives would be displayed much more prominently in drugstores.
Yep.
Right up with the cigarettes and chewing gum.
You go to a store, you'll see chewing gum and you'll see condoms hanging up there. And pills, all kind of stuff. Go ahead.
Out in the open, rather than hidden under the counter where people would have to ask for them and maybe be embarrassed.
Nope. Go ahead.
This kind of openness was a way of suggesting that contraceptives are just as much a part of life as any other items sold in the store. And contraceptives would be advertised. And contraceptives would be dispensed in the schools in association with sex education.
I'm telling you. Go ahead.
Sex education as a tool of world government.
Now among us in the Israelite community, should I say it? I'll be rated G. In the Israelite community, we tell brothers when they get married, you don't really, you get married, you don't have to, use that. You don't have to because it's your wife. Now in the world, we was out there in the world, whatever. You tell your parents, hey, here's a condom. Don't be no kids in my house. That's what I was told. Don't be no kids in here. Don't be no damn kids in this house. That was my parental guidance from my mom. I came home, she had a box of Trojans. Here you go. Don't bring no kids in here. That was her advice. Most of us grew up hearing that. Don't bring no kids in this house. Don't bring no diseases in here. That's what we heard. That was because our parents were obviously misguided as much as we were. But now, the truth now is that, okay, you get married. You know, most of the time, brothers in here get married. They get pregnant. The woman get pregnant the same day. As soon as the wedding night, she coming to the school. Like, damn, already?
Right.
She's like, because originally in our culture, we wasn't rocking bags. Because our people were happy and we got our wives. That's what it is. But now, you know, but it is what it is. It is what it is now. But nowadays, it is what it is. But this whole thing here is to gear us to not want to have. That's why I said earlier before about, we read earlier, said you want two. Two, three. That's subconscious. That's someone is guiding your thought process. I'm not saying having two is wrong or having one. Well, don't ever have one. One is terrible. Don't ever have just one child. One child's not good. Always try to have more than one because the child grow up with problems. Only child syndrome is a real thing. Don't let nobody fool you. Only child syndrome is real. That child grows up with social awkwardness and problems. So let's have more than one. Or have them around kids or if you can have more than one, then have them around kids. Because if you don't, it's going to be, that child grow up with issues. Anyway, but in our culture, our people always had an abundance, because that's what our culture vary. Even in the South, down south in the islands, they have freaking bunch of kids. Yeah. Africa, a bunch of kids, because that's our original nature, you know. But Esau has trained our minds to just say, just two, just one. Some of sisters, some of y'all can, you don't gotta announce it. Some of y'all sisters have had it where y'all have had 1, 2, and y'all go to the doctor and go, yo, listen, tie them up and burn them. And now you in the truth, you're like, oh man, I want another child. Now you gotta go around, go to the doctor, have him untie him, have them heal it and sew it back together, and it's not even there's a chance you still won't get pregnant no more because you done burned it on top of that. Because sometimes God is such a genius. Women will tie her tubes, and her tubes will unravel, and she'll get pregnant again. And I've heard stories of men where they'll snip their joint and it'll heal, and they'll get her pregnant. So they gotta get their joint snipped a certain kind of way and all that. It's crazy. The human body is crazy because God wants us to reproduce. So you gotta take drastic measures and do drastic things just to do what God intended you to do. It's crazy. So this all goes back to social. That's the word. Words. Social engineering. That's what that is. So we'll go on a quick break. We got way more to bring out. We'll be right back. We'll see y'all in a few. You can text us at 267-702-6121. That's 267-702-6121, and you can also zoom in, all right? So we'll be right back.
Wind across the land, from the islands to the desert sand, he's calling us back again.
We were received by the people.
From the streets to the neighborhoods.
Calling us home.
And we showed up with purpose.
We stood bold in truth. We planted seeds across the land.
People with a change, just take the pendant off. Right.
Outcasts of Israel, come back to the king.
Through trials, patience, and resistance. The message still went forward. Lives were touched, and the people were awakened.
Hearts were open to understanding.
This mission was not in vain. The work continues beyond us.
The Most High will give the increase.
Oh, you do? Shout out to the Booster Club.
We in Africa, we in the Congo, in a black country, arguing about Jesus Christ being black and his father being black. Shalom, Most High Christ bless, man. This is Captain Hoshaya. And the stuff I just witnessed pissed me clean in the hell off. We're in one of the busiest areas right now in Kinshasa and the Democratic Republic of Congo. I want to read the scripture real quick. It says in Proverbs 22, verse 22, rob not the poor, because he is poor, need oppressed, afflicted in his gate. We know the white man don't care about doing that because he continues to remove the resources from this country. He robbed the poor. They poor already. But what I have seen since I have been here, I have seen a group of young kids rob a group of young kids. I have seen grown men rob babies out here. They got a term in the world saying like taking candy from a baby. But right here in the Democratic Republic of Congo, you got some vile Negroes that would do it. You must repent. You must come back to the commandments of God, because God has a great judgment coming for this place. Verse 23 say, for the Lord will plead their cause and spoil the soul of them that spoil them. Yes, everybody that spoiled Israel gonna be spoiled. If you poor and you afflicting the poor, you were gonna be spoiled. If you rich and afflicting the poor, you will be spoiled. Thus said the Lord.
This is Booster Club mission number 218 in Montreal, Canada. Moses told the children of Israel, your sons and your daughters shall be given to another people. What does that sound like, Brother John?
More like slavery.
That's what it's talking about.
Zephaniah 2:1 says, gather together, O nation not desired. What is that nation? It's the nation of Israel. It's not a Christian denomination. So let's continue to gather together as the 12 tribes of Israel. Support us. Tune in at israelunite.org. It's the morning of Passover. The brothers already processed 3 lambs. We got the 4th one right here. So last one for Passover, get ready to slaughter him. So all praise to the Most High, you know, rehearsing the righteous acts of God. We're waiting on Christ, the Black Messiah, to come back and liberate us. But it's something we got to do. Okay, we got to unify as the 12 tribes of Israel, keeping God's commandments in the faith of Christ.
Aprendí muchas cosas. Aprendí que la verdadera imagen de Dios, que hay que seguir los mandamientos de Dios. Hay que obedecer los mandamientos porque eso es lo que nos lleva a la salvación.
Now, who cut us off from being a nation?
That the name of Israel, may be no more in remembrance.
So we don't remember that we're the Israelites. These people, God said, are his enemies that hate him, have cut us off from being a nation, right? So that we don't remember who we are. Isn't that what happened? Is happening now? Isn't that what we're trying to save you from? What you're just learning? That you're an Israelite? Did you know that before?
Nosotros enseñamos cosas, historia caribeña, historia latina, centroamericano, sudamericano, del Caribe, y con esa historia nosotros encontramos raíces que nos llevan a la Biblia.
Porque la iglesia dice, Jesucristo es un hombre blanco. Pablo dice, ten cuidado, hoy en el último día, alguien se va a predicar otro Jesús.
It says, Phineas, his name means the Negro, probably meaning the Nubian or dark skin. So you asked him what was Moses' color before he put his hand in his bosom. It had to be what? Black. Black. She said black, you said black. So this Bible has never been a white man book. It's never been. There you go.
Blood on the doorpost, midnight cry. Angel pass over, firstborn die. Chains on our ankles, bricks and mud. But Pharaoh shook when he saw that blood. Water turned red, can't drink the life.
All right, we're back from the break. All right, so now let's jump into it. Where we at? Sex ed?
Yes, sir. The sex education was to get kids interested early, making the connection between sex and the need for contraception early in their lives, even before they became very active. At this point, I was recalling some of my teachers.
Yep, me too. Go down, many.
Many cities in the United States by this time have already set up school-based clinics, which are primarily contraception, birth control, population control clinics. The intent then is that the connection between sex and contraception introduced and reinforced in school would carry over into marriage. Indeed, if young people, when they matured, decided to get married, marriage itself would be diminished in importance.
Yep, that's happening now. Go ahead.
He indicated some recognition that most people probably would want to be married, but that this certainly would not be any longer considered to be necessary for sexual activity.
See, they just smash no marriage. That's the thought. This is all social engineering. Go down, tax-funded abortion.
Tax-funded abortion as population control. No surprise that the next item was abortion. And this, now back in 1969, 4 years before Roe versus Wade.
Before Roe versus Wade, go ahead.
He said abortion will no longer be a crime.
Damn. Go ahead.
Abortion will be accepted as normal.
That's today.
And would be paid for by taxes for people who could not pay for their own abortion.
That's what we're doing today.
Dang.
This is way back. Go down. It's school.
If school sex programs would lead to more pregnancies in children, that was really seen as no problem. Parents who think they are opposed to abortion on moral or religious grounds will change their minds when it is their own child who is pregnant.
Wow. Before long?
Before long. Only a few diehards will still refuse to see abortion as acceptable.
That's us here. Go ahead. And a few liberals. Go ahead.
And they won't matter anymore.
Yep. Encouraging
homosexuality,
anything goes. Go ahead.
Homosexuality also was to be encouraged. People will be given permission to be homosexual.
Passing laws. Go ahead.
That's the way it was stated. They won't have to hide it.
No more in the closet.
And elderly people will be encouraged to continue to have active sex lives into the very old ages, just as long as they can.
So you got women like Nia Long, she had sex with young boys and she put them on NDAs. You got, what's the name, Vivica Fox talking the same nonsense. Yep. Lisa Ray talking the same nonsense. Erykah Badu talking the same nonsense. And they're all old. Jada Pinkett Smith, same thing. They use these women to push the vibe. Yeah, you can have fun, and have sex with young.
Will Smith's wife.
Jada Pinkett Smith, yeah. Same thing. It's all social engineering. Go to the next page. That it? Go down, let me see. We down here?
Blending all religions.
That's all I wanted. Here we go.
The old religions will have to go.
Blending all religions. That's the Abrahamic faiths. Islam, Judaism, and Christianity. Go ahead. The old ones got to go means the laws of God got to go. Watch.
Another area of discussion was religion. This is an avowed atheist speaking.
Yep.
And he said, religion is not necessarily bad.
Because it's nonsense. Go ahead.
A lot of people seem to need religion.
Watch.
With its mysteries and rituals. So they will have religion. But the major religions of today have to be changed.
Watch.
Because they are not compatible with the changes to come.
Go ahead.
The old religions will have to go.
That's the laws of God. Old Testament, I got to go. Get that out of here. Watch.
Especially Christianity.
Because that's the Bible. The Bible has laws that go against the way of the world to come. They're trying to push. So it got to go. Watch.
Once the Roman Catholic Church is brought down, the rest of Christianity will follow easily.
Watch.
Then a new religion can be accepted for use all over the world.
Give me Genesis 10. That's this right here. Genesis 10. They're doing it again. No, Genesis 11. Yep. 11:1.
Genesis chapter 11 and verse 1. And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech.
One speech. This is literal, actual. Everyone spoke the same language at one time. Go ahead.
And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there.
Iraq. This is Iraq. This is Babylon. This is or before it was called Shinar. It was called the city of Nod, Cain City. Prior to that, Nod. Go ahead.
And they said one to another, Go, let us make brick and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar. And they said, Go to, let us build us a city and a tower whose top may reach unto heaven.
You may reach unto heaven. Watch.
And let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole
So they
earth.
had a knowledge, evil, wicked knowledge of what was to happen to them before they did this. They said, unless we be scattered. So they had an idea because Satan showed them that God will come down and confound their languages and scatter them. Go ahead. This is before he did it. Go ahead.
And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower, which the children of men builded.
Watch.
And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one.
They're what?
The people is one.
New world order. The people are one. Go ahead.
And they have all one language. And this they begin to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them which they have imagined to do.
So now the founder of this particular thing here, Genesis chapter 10, and read, I want verse 8.
Genesis chapter 10 and verse 8.
Who's behind this? Read.
And Cush begat Nimrod.
Cush begat Nimrod, or and now they call him historically Sargon of Akkad. Sargon of Akkad. That's Nimrod. Go ahead.
He began to be a mighty one in the earth.
When it says mighty, it means evil. Mighty means evil in this context. He became to be an evil leader, ruler on the earth. Go ahead.
He was a mighty hunter before the Lord.
He was freaking evil, diabolically rebellious against the Lord. Go ahead.
Wherefore it is said, even as Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord.
And he sought followers. Go ahead.
And the beginning of his kingdom was Babel.
Watch.
In Iraq.
Erech is Iraq. Erech is Iraq. Go ahead.
In Akkad.
Akkad, it goes back to the Akkadians. Go ahead.
In Canaan. In the land of
Shinar, the same place in chapter 11. Shinar is Mesopotamia. So that's where the city was founded. So he built the Tower of Babel to go against the Lord, to go on the mountain to the heavens. Same thing. They were all one. Same thing again. Babylon again, trying to do the same exact thing. Make everybody one. Go back here now. Then a new religion can what?
Then a new religion can be accepted for use all over the world.
Come on.
It will incorporate something from all of the old ones to make it more easy for people to accept it and feel at home in it. Most people won't be too concerned with religions. They will realize that they don't need it.
Because it's nonsense anyway. Anything else? Is that it on it? Okay, let's see what they got here. Go up. Here we go. Read that.
Changing the Bible through revisions of key words. In order to do this, the Bible will be changed. It will be rewritten to fit the new religion. Gradually, key words will be replaced with new words having various shades of meaning. Then, the meaning attached to the new word can be close to the old word. And as time goes on, other shades of meaning of that word can be emphasized.
Come on.
And then gradually, that word replaced with another word.
Watch, go down.
I don't know if I'm making that clear, but the idea is that everything in Scripture
We read this already. Go on. We read this already. Go down. Watch this. Read this here.
The churches will help.
The churches will help. Go ahead.
Then follow one of the most surprising statements of the whole presentation. He said, some of you probably think the churches won't stand for this. And he went on to say, the churches will help us.
Watch.
There was no elaboration on this. It was unclear just what.
That's it. So he said the churches will help us because they're all getting paid off. The Israelis are behind, the dukes are behind this. They fund these churches. They will fall in line. You don't got to emphasize that. I know what he's talking about. All right? So is that it? Is that on that? Anything else? No. All right, cool. So now, let's go to Ruddy. I want information on Ruddy now. Let's go through the Ruddy now. I'll give you an example. Go to blbclassic.org. blbclassic.org. Blue Letter Bible Club. I want classic. The new version of Blue Letter is confusing. I don't like that. I like the old one better. So type in blbclassic.org. I want you to go to type in Ruddy. Okay, go down. Right there, 1 Samuel 16:12.
And he sent and brought him in. Now he was ruddy, and withal of a beautiful countenance, and goodly to look to.
Handsome.
And the Lord said, Arise, anoint him, for this is he.
This is David's description here. And I want you to click H132, Hebrew 132. Strong's. So it says Adonai. Adonai. See the Hebrew word there? Transliteration. Adonai. Admoni. Pronunciation. Go down. Variant spellings of the word Strong's and Gesenius. Strong's and Gesenius. What does it say there?
Outline of biblical usage. Red, ruddy.
Watch.
Of Esau as infant.
So David was red like Esau was. You see the nonsense here? Wow. Good, ready? Go down. Admoni. Read that there.
Admoni. From H119. Reddish. Of the hair or the complexion. Red, ruddy.
Read there.
Adjective. Red, i.e. red-haired. Used of Esau. Genesis 25:25. Of David, 1 Samuel 16 and 12, 1742.
Vulgar is Rufus.
Rufus.
It means red one. So it's saying David was red like Esau was red. This is the evil behind the Strongs. Go down. Let me see. See how they use? See, go red. Same number, H132, red. Ruddy, red.
Dang.
David, red.
And the first came out red. All over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau.
So you see how they flip it where Esau and David are pretty much the same. It says red in hair or red in complexion. Esau is red in both. Right. David was not red at all. Now I'm gonna show y'all the evil. So this is Strong's. Ruddy means red, right? Okay. Now give me go to Genesis with Adam. 2 and 2 and 7? What's it saying, 2 and 7? Yeah. Yep, I want to. The Lord, this type informed. Go to blue letter, type informed man. Go back, go out of this, go back. Just click, go to the top left. Yeah, click that right there with the arrow. Yep, go to the search. Type in formed man. And it should pop right up. Go down. Boom. Now go to. Is it dust to the ground? Let me see. I'll figure it out. Give me what else I asked you to give me? What else I asked for?
I sent some stuff.
Yes,
I don't know which
first.
one. I don't know where you.
It don't matter. We'll just go wherever it goes first.
So this is gonna go with your Genesis 2 and 7.
Yep. So go there. Go out of this. Go out of this. Go here. I want you to type in of the dust. H6083.
Oh yeah.
H6083 right
Yeah,
there.
click
Right where dust is at.
83 dust.
Yep.
Yes. That's in the one. Go back. It says red. It calls him Adam Red. I'm trying to think what does it say. What was it? 1. Hold on a second.
Isn't it his name?
Yeah, his name. His name. Adam. Okay, click look for type in Adam. It's his name. Thank you. I forgot. It's his name.
Adama.
Admoni. Go Adam. Go down. Click H120.
Adam's
H120.
name. Yep.
There we go. Adam. So here, mankind, first man, men.
Go down.
Go down.
There.
Right there. Yep. Here we go. Adam. Read there.
Ruddy.
See? Go ahead.
I.e., a human being, an individual, or the species, mankind, etc. Another hypocrite, common sort, low man.
Go down to so-called, watch. Perhaps man.
Perhaps so-called from the idea of redness. Compare, the Arabs distinguish two races of men. One red, ruddy, which we call white, the other black. Add, but both these races are sprung from Adam.
So ruddy goes back to white and then other is black. So understand in the Strongs, Adam means red. So Adam or Adam, Admoni, ruddy, all mean the same. David, Adam, and Esau, all the same complexion. This is why I keep running to this strong stuff. I'm telling you, it's dangerous. So now I'm going to show y'all why the Strong's has where ruddy is red. Because the Hebrew as referencing is Germanic. It's Germanic Hebrew here. Okay, I'm going to show you. Now, let's go. Hold on. Go up to the word now, the book we pulled now, the book we have pulled. Read that. Man is a mystery. Go down. The Hebrews have 4 names for man. Read that. Adam.
Adam. This term means red or ruddy.
Watch.
And this color corresponds with our brown.
That's what it means. Go ahead.
Why the first man should have such a name, we are not told. It may be because he had a brown or brownish complexion.
Watch.
Adam is supposed by some to be from
Adama. Watch.
The earth.
Yep.
It means that Adam was like brown earth, of which his body was made.
So where did red come from? Where did red come from?
This is what
I'm going to show you where the red comes from. You got anything else? Next one?
Yes. Go to... You know what? Go ahead, Deke. I get that out there. We
got a whole historical documents joint in Telegram where it shows all the ruddy.
That's why we pulled it from.
Yep. Yeah, just pull all them joints. Just throw them in here.
All right.
Next one, old Bible here.
Yeah.
Get that next old Bible. Put it up. Oh, go to Bible Hub and type in ruddy there too. Explain what this is, Jess. Explain it. You pulled it.
All right, so this is the Matthew's Bible. I believe this is 1560 or in the 15. It's in the 1500s.
Fact check it. So I don't want to say we found a cult. Type in Matthew's Bible
before the King James 1611 King James. So look that up real quick.
Remember the King James Bible was English. It's Anglican English language.
Old English.
Old English. So ruddy in Old English was different from ruddy in Germanic or Slavic language. Let's show you what that means. Show what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so pull that up, Matthew's Bible. 1537.
So the Matthew's Bible was put in 1537. This is before King James.
Right. So what we know as ruddy, okay, so read this. This is get 1 Samuel. Get 1 Samuel
1612.
1612 in the King James. Read that.
1 Samuel chapter 16 and verse 12. And he sent and brought him in. Now he was ruddy and withal of a beautiful countenance.
Right, so ruddy here, of course, like Deacon was bringing out, it means they're going to say it's red. All right, they're going to say it's red. So read it again.
And he sent and brought him in. Now he was ruddy.
Ruddy, go ahead.
And withal of a beautiful countenance.
Now let's go to the Matthew's Bible. Let's go to the Matthew's Bible. Read this. It's Old English, so this...
And he sent and brought him in, and he was brown.
He was what color?
Brown.
He was brown. So that ruddy means brown. They changed it later on to mean red, but it was brown. David was a black man.
That's right.
All right. So read it again.
And he was brown with goodly eyes and well favored in sight.
Right. So and before this, I think it was the Cloverdale. It had well colored.
Yeah.
All right, so well colored.
So the word ruddy in English, in Old English, means brown. It does not mean red at all. So ruddy in English, so ruddy in Britain back then, when it was translated, it meant brown. It was commonly known to mean brown. It was synonymous. So whether you put the word brown or ruddy, it made no difference in English because those words were synonymous. But in Germanic language, like the Yiddish, the Israelis, their language, Germanic, they took the word ruddy and made it red. I'm going to show you. Read that here. What version is this?
Same version.
Yep. He sent.
It's just clear. It's just clear than because the old print of the Matthew's Bible. So I pulled this.
Okay. Yes. All praises. So now, give me the next one. Yeah, Bible Hub. Yep. Bible Hub and Ruddy. Yep. Here go to Satanic versions. NIV. Read that.
So he sent for him and had brought him in and had him brought in. He was glowing with health and had a fine appearance and handsome features.
So it said so ruddy means a healthy brown complexion. So it says health. So NIV is getting close. Healthy and had a fine appearance and handsome features. That's decent. Because ruddy means a healthy. When I was in Zambia, I saw ruddy. I saw a sister with healthy, no blemish, clear brown skin. That's what ruddy is. Like Adam was made. Read the next one. NLT, watch.
So Jesse sent for him.
Watch.
He was dark and handsome.
So where's ruddy in there? He was dark and handsome. Dark and handsome. Going back to him being brown again. I'm going to show you. Go ahead.
English Standard Version. And he sent and brought him in. Now he was ruddy and had beautiful eyes and was handsome.
Go down. Berean.
So Jesse sent for his youngest son and brought him in. He was ruddy with beautiful eyes and had a handsome appearance.
Go down.
And he sent and brought him in. And he was ruddy.
That next one.
And he sent and brought him in. Now he was ruddy.
Next one.
So he sent and brought him in. Now he was ruddy.
Reddish. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
American. I'm there now, sir. So he sent word and brought him in. Now he was reddish.
You see the nonsense here? Reddish. Go ahead.
With beautiful eyes and a handsome appearance.
Next one.
NASB. So he sent and brought him in. Now he was ruddy with beautiful eyes.
Next one. Legacy Standard.
Legacy. So he sent and brought him in. Now he was ruddy with beautiful eyes and a handsome appearance.
Go down.
Christian Standard Bible. So Jesse sent for him. He had beautiful eyes and a healthy, handsome appearance.
Go down, go down. It says dark somewhere. Hold on. I'm going to find it. Go down, go down. I saw dark earlier above.
Yeah, dark and handsome.
Yeah, go up, go down, go down, go down. Here we go, here we go. Right there. Yep. International. Read that one.
So he sent and brought him.
Watch this.
He had a dark, healthy complexion with beautiful eyes, and he was handsome.
So he had a dark, healthy complexion. Now, dark, of course, is that ambiguous word again. He was black or brown with the healthy complexion. Dark is just ambiguity. Is ambiguity again. In these Revised Version Bibles. When were these published again? Go back to the year earlier, right? But the year they were published. Read the next one here. What's it there? New Heart.
New Heart. So he sent and brought him in.
Go ahead.
And he was reddish brown.
Reddish what?
Brown.
That's pretty close. Reddish brown. That's like Native American. Mahogany, like a real dark, rich complexion, brown. Reddish brown.
Call it copper color.
Copper, right. Copper color. Go ahead.
And had beautiful eyes and was handsome.
Go down. So why I got reddish brown there for? Because red means brown. Go down. Let me see if there's any more. Go down, go down, go down. And he read. He read. That's like a hood version.
Right.
And he read. Beauty of eyes. Go down. Ruddy. Go down, go down. Ruddy, go down, ruddy. Additional translation, go additional, click that. Click the X there on the right. Click the X, get that out the way. Go down.
Yeah, the Smith's Little translation says, "And bring him," and he read.
He read. Yeah, he read. The redneck version. Go down. Ruddy. Go down. Ruddy complexion.
Oh, most of them say ruddy.
All red here. But the old one said brown. One said reddish brown. That's close. We get dark. So go back. Wait, here we go. Oh, wait.
These are the old ones right here.
Yeah, dark. Coverdale, well colored with fair eyes. Mm-hmm. You got international, dark, healthy complexion right there. That's what it means, a dark, healthy complexion. Now, get real quick.
Hey, look up a ruddy duck.
Look up a ruddy duck.
Hey, y'all got the Zondervan?
Yeah, get Zondervan next. Yep, we'll go there next.
Look at that.
That's a ruddy duck?
That's a ruddy duck.
Wow. That's a ruddy duck right there.
Dark.
Brown.
Yep. Chestnut color. Like
Yep,
mahogany.
chestnut. Yep, mahogany. That's a reddish brown I mentioned earlier.
Yep. A healthy complexion.
Healthy brown. I saw in Zambia a whole bunch of times.
Real shiny and,
Yep.
no blemish.
Yep, no blemish. Saw all of that. Lamentations 4 and 7. No, verse 7.
You ain't getting a white man out of that.
You're not getting white man out of that at all.
Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 7. Her Nazarites were purer than snow. They were whiter than milk. They were more ruddy in body.
Ruddy what?
More ruddy in body.
That means health. Ruddy in body. Ruddy in body, go ahead.
Than rubies. Their polishing was of sapphire.
Meaning they were healthy, conditioned. They were strong, built, go ahead.
Their visage is blacker than a coal.
Now he says their faces are blacker. Remember, earlier they were ruddy. Their faces are now blacker, which is already black, because it was blacker now, than a coal because of the famine. So they were already dark. Now they're darker for the famine. Go ahead.
They are not known in the streets.
They're different from what they were in verse 7. Verse 7 is the before, 8's the after. Go ahead.
Their skin cleaveth to their bones. Oh,
their
snap.
bones. The hell bounds. The hell is this? To their bones. Come on.
Their skin cleaveth to their bones. It is withered. It is become like a stick.
Now get Donovan now. I don't know what bounds mean, but it's okay. That's like a southern accent.
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead.
Ruddy.
Go ahead.
A word used to refer to a red or fair complexion.
Watch this.
In contrast.
In opposite to what?
To the dark skin of the Hebrews.
So David was a Hebrew. So how's he in contrast to his own kind?
Right.
Don't make no sense, man. So now, let's get some more. Got some more? You got more or no?
Nah.
Ready? No? We got more. We got the Gabi joint. The map, we mentioned ready there.
Yes, the map.
Come on, man. We got more. And get me the rest of Esther. Yep. The rest of Esther, you know what I want?
Yes, sir. Esther, chapter 15 and verse 5.
Let me find it first.
Yes, sir.
God damn. It's no.
Right after Judith. Yeah, right after Judith. Right before Wisdom of Solomon.
Okay, thank you. I got it. Esther what?
Esther 15 and verse 5.
Yep, 15 verse 5.
And she was ruddy through the perfection of her beauty.
She was what?
And she was ruddy through the perfection of her beauty.
That's a healthy brown complexion. That's what it means. Go ahead. Like ruddy in body. Same thing. Go ahead.
And her countenance was cheerful and very amiable.
Amiable. Go ahead.
But her heart was in anguish for fear.
Because she approached the king unadvisedly. But Esther passed for a Persian woman. And ancient Persians were very dark. Very, very dark. You can look up on the walls of Iran. They have Medes, archers, black, brown, dark skin with long black hair that they have today. Nothing changed. All right. What else we got? You got some more that I asked for?
Yes, sir.
Give me that next image I joint. Oh, yeah, there you go. Now you know what I'm talking about. Now you're cooking. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Ancient Modern Britons, Volume 1. Ruddy. Yes, that's what I want. Zoom in. Read that. And again.
Again, it was noticed that the adjective ruda.
Rude, yeah.
Or, as we now pronounce
It's rud. It's really rud. Go ahead.
Or, as we now pronounce it in English.
English, quotes, ruddy. Go ahead.
Ruddy and red signifies both black.
It signifies what?
Black.
Go ahead.
Or tawny.
Light brown.
And red.
Go ahead.
Or ruddy.
Watch.
In the Western Highlands.
Come on.
Being translated both ways.
Go ahead.
By Mr. J.F. Campbell in his tales. Also, that Dirg, which is understood to mean red in Gaelic, has become dark in English.
Go down. Is there more?
That's it.
So, ruddy is brown. Ruddy is brown in English. Is brown. Then when Germanic in Germany or Germanic introduced, became red, like Rufus or Rude. Here we go. Put the Fulas. Now put goes back to Libya. Okay, Put goes back to the child of Ham named Put, and his sons became Libyans. Read that here. They call themselves Pool.
They call themselves also Pool, Foul, plural, Pool Bay, Full Bay.
Watch this.
Ruddy, clear brown people.
Ruddy, clear brown people. Like David had a clear, fresh, healthy skin. Adam, Esther. So y'all with this strong concordance stuff, man, you're going to get yourselves hemmed up. I'm telling you straight. You're going to get hemmed up. I'm telling you. One more? Yeah, the more the merrier. I don't mind. Throw them all in there. Zoom in.
Crayola renamed its Indian red crown to chestnut.
Wow.
In 1999 to avoid confusion with Native American skin tone, as many children misinterpreted the name. Originally introduced in 1958, the reddish-brown color was inspired by a natural pigment found in India,
which Esther passed for. Go ahead.
It is now considered a vintage retired color.
Or chestnut, like the duck earlier, the ruddy duck. Go up to the color of the crayon. That's that right there. That's the color.
Indian
Native Americans, Indian red. That's brown. Ruddy. That's what that is. That's what David was. That's what any more? You got more? There we go. Zoom into that. There we go. Read that there.
Ruddy is the form taken by
go up to the top. What this links to? Ruddy. Bible. Go up to the top. This is Bible study. This is Bible study tools. This right here is Bible study tools. Read down here.
Ruddy is the form taken by the adjective red when used as a term of praise of the human skin.
Watch.
And this is its use in the Bible. The Hebrew and Greek words are all usual words for red or to be red.
Watch.
The dark-skinned Hebrews found great beauty in a
clear complexion. That's what ruddy means. Clear, healthy, brown complexion. That's what it's talking about.
You see, we'll go back to it when it says ruddy is the form taken by the adjective red when used as a term of praise of the human skin. That's Esau trying to
promote their paleness, the beauty. So what I'm showing y'all again, is that the strong stuff. You'll be very mindful of it. That's just the words. If you don't, those who know the meanings of words like ruddy, red, ruddy, you know that. Esau's a white man. He's red. He's red. He's this. Let's eat him here. Him here. But David and them, black. Brown, healthy brown complexion.
Right.
What you got right there? Native American. What you got? Gad, the Redskins thing?
That was the Redskins.
You go to Redskins. Go to Redskins, the old racist, the old racist football team thing they have of Redskins. Go there with our brothers. That's fine. So when the translators put the word, there you go right there. There you go, ruddy right there again.
Ruddy has always meant brown. They put it right in our faces and we don't even realize it. Gad was called Redskins in the 1700s and up, but their skin was always shown as brown, aka ruddy.
Go up. Go up to the picture. Yep, that's the picture there.
Redskins.
Redskins.
Look how black.
Redskin, but he's brown with a brown complexion. It's diabolical, man. Diabolical. So y'all run with this whole strong concordance stuff. I'm telling you that strong stuff, it's dangerous. Be mindful of it. Be very, very mindful of it.
Remember, we have the history books that says that when Esau came over here, they saw our beauty and how well proportioned we were and all that.
Yep.
That's probably why they called us Redskins. Ruddy.
So where we at? Where we at? Let's see. Anything else before we?
Nah, I think that's mostly it, right?
That's mostly it.
So there should be no confusion.
Yeah.
Right.
So again, I'll say it again. In English, ruddy, Old English, ruddy and brown were synonymous terms. That's why in the Coverdale version of Matthew's Bible, it has brown there. In England, we knew that ruddy and brown were the same thing. Healthy brown, to the translators back then, they knew that there was no distinction. But then red, remember earlier how they changed words over time. Ruddy was red and brown, but primarily brown. But then in the Germanic culture, ruddy goes back to like Rus, or like Rothschild, rustic, where it's like reddish. So it goes both directions. But Adam was a brown man. Okay, Adam was a black man, David was a black man. We're not going to try to twist Adam and mean something else. But the white man saying Adam is red to say that Adam was a white man. That's what they're trying to say. Adam was a white man. It's nonsense. It's all evil. It's evil. All right? So now, Let's go to where we at. Type in do I want that right now? Type in King James Charters. I'm just going to lay the foundation here. King James Charters. The Virginia, whatever, yeah, it's charters. Read that here.
King James I issued 3 major charters, 1606, 1609, and 1612, to the Virginia Company, facilitating the colonization of North America. The 1606 charter established the colony at Jamestown.
Jamestown, Virginia. Jamestown named after King James. Jamestown, Virginia. Go ahead.
Defining boundaries for the Virginia Company of London. These charters created a representative government structure and aimed to secure economic resources.
Go down.
The first charter of 1606, April 10th, 1606, issued by King James I to the Virginia Company of London. This document granted land rights 50 miles north and south of Jamestown and 100 miles inland, establishing the colony's governance under a council. Second charter of 1609. This charter increased the company's territory, extending it 200 miles north and 200 miles south of Point Comfort, and granted land stretching to the Pacific Ocean, referred to as sea to sea. Third charter of 1612, March 12, 1612. This charter formally included Bermuda and authorized the lottery to raise funds for the colony. The Great Charter, 1618. Although not signed by James, this, as described by the Jamestown-Yorktown Foundation, was issued by company officials to create the first representative government in the European colonies.
Now type in charter used for slave trade. Go up to the Guardian. Let me see that. Because again, I tell you before, we weren't righteous at all. In some instances, click that. Queen Elizabeth, she was involved in some way. Yes. Read that.
King Charles III and Prince William have expressed profound sorrow at the atrocities of slavery.
These are the imposters. Go ahead.
But neither has publicly accepted the crown's central role in the trade. Over a period of 270 years, 12 British monarchs sponsored, supported, or profited from Britain's involvement in slavery, according to historians. Elizabeth I reigned from 1558 to 1603. The Tudor queen gave a large royal ship to the slave trader John Hawkins in 1564 in exchange for a share in the profits of the voyage. On the trip, Hawkins captured many African people and seized 600 more from Portuguese ships, according to Nick Hazelwood in his book, The Queen's Slave Trade.
So Elizabeth I was involved in the slave trade. She was involved. She had no care. Remember, we was in darkness, wickedness at this time. So I don't glorify how people being in these positions. She was a queen. She didn't give a damn. She profited her kingdom. She said, I'm involved in the slave trade. She didn't care. Next one.
James I, 1603 to 1625, the first Stuart king, granted royal connected merchants a monopoly on trade with Africa. They formed the Guinea Company, which provided enslaved people for English-owned tobacco plantations in Virginia, America, according to Peter Fryer's book, Staying Power.
Now, hold on, read on the next one.
Charles I, 1625 to 1649. The king granted a monopoly license to the reconstituted Guinea Company in 1632 to transport enslaved people. English colonies were established where the economies were based on the exploitation of enslaved people's labor, beginning with Barbados, the first black slave society in
highlight the King James. Go up. Highlight King James I and Charles I and fact check and see if this is true. Highlight those two. James, I know Queen Elizabeth is true. Go to James I and Charles I. Yeah. Highlight those because I don't think King James was around when this took place.
No.
His men under him were the ones that incorporated his charters to enforce slavery.
Yeah, the charter that King James established was for resources of wood and gold. It wasn't for slavery.
For people, right,
Yeah.
right. His men.
They took the slaves in order to reap those resources from the land.
Right. So go down to AI pretty much and see if there's truth behind these particular two comments here. Just type, is it true? You got to add that there. Is it true? Because just typing it doesn't help. Is it true? Okay. Open it up. Read that there.
Yes, it is true that early Stuart kings, James I and Charles I, established monopoly structures in the early 17th century that facilitated the English slave trade to the Americas. Research including that highlighted by Peter Fryer confirms James I granted trading patents to companies operating in West Africa, while Charles I chartered the reconstituted Guinea Company in 1632.
Go down.
I have a link I posted.
Yeah, post that. As I know, when I researched it thoroughly, they weren't involved in it fully. The charters were used. That's it?
That's the Virginia Company that was started by King James. And then the Guinea Company was started by Charles I.
His son, yeah.
Read that.
Virginia Company of London. The Virginia Company of London was a joint stock company chartered by King James I in 1606 to establish a colony in North America. Such a venture allowed the crown to reap the benefits of colonization, natural resources, new markets for English goods, leverage against the Spanish, without bearing the cost. Investors, meanwhile, were protected from catastrophic losses in the event of the project's failure. The company established a settlement at Jamestown in 1607, and over the next 18 years, the Crown granted the company 2 new charters, democratizing its governance and reforming its financial model. What began as an enterprise of investors seeking a dividend was funded a decade later almost exclusively by a public lottery. By 1618, the company had found a way to use its most abundant resource, land, to tempt settlers to pay their own passage from England to the colony, and then, after arrival, to pay the company a quitrent, or fee, to use the land. Still, the Virginia Company and the colony it oversaw struggled to survive. Disease, mismanagement, Indian attacks, and factionalism in London all took a toll until, in 1623, the Privy Council launched an investigation into the company's finances. A year later, the company's charter was revoked and the king assumed direct control of Virginia.
Because men he set over were mismanaging and doing evil things with it.
Yep. Nothing about slavery. It was all about resources and using the land.
Yep.
And they took it upon themselves to get slaves and not do the work in order to get the resources for the crown.
So, going back to that point, people say, oh, King James is involved. So King James charters were eventually, over time, utilized by Esau, and it took over to enslave and conquer our people on this side of the world. So that's pretty much it. So, and again, King James did not write the Bible. He simply authorized its translation, authorized it, so his actions have no grounds on the Bible at all. The Bible was around before him. Okay? You got something else here?
Yeah, just the top part reiterates the same thing.
Read that.
The Royal African Company supplying slaves to Jamestown. The start of English slave trade. As early as 1618, King James I had granted a patent to a company that wanted to trade for gold and precious woods in Africa. Other groups also received rights to trade in Africa, but never dealt with slaves in any major way. English involvement in the slave trade would intensify after 1663.
There you go.
When a new patent was issued to the Company of Royal Adventurers. England had realized the money to be made trading slaves to the West Indies and Virginia. By 1668, over a quarter of the new company's profits were derived from the slave trade.
That's long after him. Long after he was gone. He was dead and gone by that time. All right. Let's see.
They use his charter as a legal framework in order to justify the enslavement of our people in Africa into the Americas.
That's
what happened. But it wasn't meant for that. They
not
misused
initially.
it.
Yep. Right, exactly. So hope you guys got understanding on that. Let's see. Let me see. So we're gonna probably end it right there because I want to touch on. Well, this is for a reason for this because now we're gonna go into our people being sold by the British, the Cromwellian slave trade, Jacobites. We're gonna go into that next time. You guys, we're gonna go into that. So hope you guys learned something today. We went over a lot of stuff. We covered a lot of things today, a lot. So we're gonna chill right now. We're gonna fall back. Hope you guys enjoyed the lesson. But Lord's will, we got more for y'all next week. Lord's will life lasts on the slave trade of us being brought. Well, you'll see. All praises.
All praises to the Lord for a great radio show. All praises to the Lord. So right here, we have Our Hidden History. Make sure you subscribe to IUIC Philadelphia and also IUIC Philadelphia in the Classroom. Also, you could donate to OHH at iuic.philadelphia@israelunite.org. Also, do not forget to donate to the Booster Club at iuic.fundraising@israelunite.org. Make sure you subscribe to IUIC TV as well. Okay, we have our brother here, missing persons. What is that, Quran?
Quran.
We have Quran Jones. So, as always, Leviticus 5:1. We have the details here. Let's continue to share this so we can bring our brother home. Next one. Land Fund. Continue to donate to the Land Fund at iuic.nationhood@israelunite.org. Make sure you put land in the notes section. And for IT, to continue to give your feedback, make sure you scan the QR code, answer the questionnaire so we can make the department even better next time around. That's it? I think that's it.
That's it? That was fast.
Yeah.
All right, all praises to the Most High. Let me see real fast. Okay, before I land, hold on. He'll land right there. All praise to the Most High. See y'all next week. Lord's will. We got more for y'all, more in store for y'all. So stay tuned. Shalom. Most High in Christ bless.
Yeah.
Shalom.